So first game 24-30. Importance of opening, Importance of opening in chess. Yeah, I could go here, c5. I guess just castle for now. Still played it anyway. I think it's takes, queen takes, and knight here. But I can't remember the theory that well. Bishop e3, your opponent most likely gonna play like knight g4, threatening to take the bishop. So there's attacking the bishop. You get a nice pin on the knight. There might be h6 to follow, honestly. I am curious about this move. Maybe we see knight here. Maybe we see e6 push pawn. But I'll pin. Probably here. Queen there. Queen e7. And I probably could drop back the bishop all the way. Seeing that I have more or less sneaked out my rook, you know. Guess probably wants to play bishop here. Studying here, but maybe bishop e6 and knight a5, targeting the square. So not extremely keen on the idea. And I'm losing a lot of time, so suppose something like this. I like this too, somewhat. Pressuring the b7 pawn, pressuring the bishop. Instead of here. But we have to be mindful of this square. If I take what bishop takes, if I take bishop takes. And his threat is knight takes, king takes, bishop takes, knight takes. Takes, I guess, bishop takes. No bishop takes, okay. Interesting. If I play takes, pawn takes, queen takes, attacking the bishop, I think I'll just go for that. Have a nice pass pawn. Nice attack on dark squares. I wouldn't say it's ideal, but I can't keep looking for ideal, right? Thing is, after d3, what's up, Phi Function? How are you doing? Welcome to the live. The thing is, after, okay, I kind of just want to play here. Oh, I'm running out of time too. Okay. Suppose his idea is just to play bishop here. What's up, Abdul? Welcome, y'all. Let me know where y'all watching from, as I'm streaming on multiple platforms. Thanks for liking the live, Usman. Hope all is well. It's kind of hard. If I could have gotten bishop here, What's up, Abdul? Where you watching the stream from? See, the master is correct. Protect the pawn, right? Get my king somewhere where it matters. I guess the rook will come here. How y'all doing? King here, I can't take. See if I can attack that king. I have at least a draw after king f7. Let's see, play king here. Oh my god, my time. I didn't realize how bad my time management was there. No. Alright, let's go. What's up, Adrian? You up late, boy? Thanks for liking the live. So that's the first game of the live. I'm gonna start pre-moving. You're gonna start following. You gotta start following, monkey man. What's up, Aleko? Are you watching the live from, Aleko? If I take pawn takes, queen takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. If I take, I guess bishop takes, bishop back, bishop h3. If I play here, probably knight takes. I have to control the dark squares. What's up, Jazzy? Not late, Jazzy, but what I'm doing up so early. Yeah, it's early, it's not late. It's going for 4 a.m. I pour rook. I'm not playing against any viewers.
Pirates.
Aleko, thanks for the follow. How you been, Jazzy? If you want to play against me, you gotta join the Discord. And when I have what do they call it? Can't go there. When I have tournament, then I would be able to play against the viewers. Other than that, oh, bishop here. Other than that, it would be like subscribers. I should have checked him first to shift the king in the corner there. Wasn't extremely focused. I could attack the rook here. Kind of like my rook here. I doubt I'm playing title Tuesday. Lost 8 games in a row. Wow. That's a lot of games to lose, bro. Why are you losing so many games? Yeah, to join the Discord, you gotta go to if I push and he pushes and I takes and he plays bishop here. I have here. Where else can he put this bishop? I guess he might take this pawn. Whatever, man. Oh shoot. I definitely didn't see bishop there. So you're gonna give me probably gonna give me the bishop. But this position is not fun. Thanks for the follow, Fakug. To join the Discord, you gotta go trainycupid.com. Takes or takes. Okay. Takes, I have to worry about this pawn. If I take, I can focus on pushing the pawn. Seems dangerous. Square. Wonder if better was king here. Yeah, I doubt I'm playing Title Tuesday. I don't know. I don't really enjoy Title Tuesday that much, honestly. Play here, okay. Trying to get this bloody pawn. No. I have to keep protecting this square though. He wants this pawn. It's queen. Alright. Yeah, I went to sleep pretty early, Jazzy Guzzy. Went to sleep pretty early. So I'm well rested, you know. Why's my mouse feeling so weird, boy? They do that to prepare like B5. Of course, we just want to develop our pieces in a position. Put some pressure on the B5 pawn. Maybe swing my knight around here. Knight could put some pressure, you know. Normally, they really want you to take the pawn. If I play here, let's say queen takes, I play a queen here. There's queen d5 right there sometimes, but this should be fine. I wonder if I should have considered pawn takes attacking the knight. If I protect, the only drawback of this move is potential for f6 ideas, but f6 is not the easiest thing for my opponent to play. He probably wants to play knight here and then put back the queen there, you know. And I play here, queen takes, I play here, and then take here. Oh, let's push the pawn. Let's push the pawn. Gotta be very careful of that dark square bishop. I mean, but now that he's played king here, I think it really helps the position because, you know, this looks kind of scary. So let's just attack this for now. I was studying knight h5 if knight takes, queen takes. I want to see if I distract the queen to go back there. I want to see how worried he is about this pawn. What's up, Janae? Thanks for liking the live. Welcome. I mean, I guess what he's doing makes sense, right? 1, 2. How strong is this move? This nothing. This I get checkmated. Interesting stuff. Should I just play this? If I play here, knight goes here. Takes king, takes check. King goes back here. Yeah, I tried blindfolded chess before. What's his flag? Israel. Yeah, that's Israel. Thing is, when he moves in knight, just always worried about f6, you know. I play this because I'm tired defending this g2 square. This pawn is a little weaker. I need to get this here. I probably should have moved back the bishop and slipped my queen in here. Threatening bishop takes queen h7 checkmate. This is my idea, but I don't think it's that strong of an attack. Second thing I have is like knight here. Oh my god, knight takes bishop here. That's terrible. Terrible, terrible. I don't even know how I'm gonna survive this. I made a blunder there. What's up, Katie? You up early? This is terrible. Probably lost, right? Because he can't do anything with his bishop move. And bishop here, and queen takes. Game is over. Yes, a whole piece. Rook here. How are you doing, Katie? Bishop takes, bishop g3. Suffering in this position. My poor king. Okay. Yeah, rook d6. Pretty easy to win. Alright, let me beat this guy about 4 times or something and move on. Wasting time with these games. All is well. But blindfold is like a skill like any other skill, right? It's a skill you have to work on. It's just a skill you have to work on until you're pretty good in it. Yeah, bishop takes too. There's some boring about chess, but jeez. Yeah. Haven't played chess in 2 days? Taking a break? You ever played blindfold, Jazzy? You always have this little check here, you know? Check here. Where does he put the rook? Like a7, or maybe he plays rook takes, and then rook here. on 2. This is some boring stuff, man. Trying to create some kind of target. What's up, Zaza? How you doing? Bishop takes a take. Pawn push. What's up, Price? Morning. How y'all doing? Can't get this pawn yet because of bishop here. And bishop here. Poor pawn. Sounds like any live, Zaza. Such a boring position. I guess if it's boring, I probably should play it like it's boring, right? Right here. Right here. Right here. Check, knight takes check. I check knight b8. Need to push the stupid pawn. He pushes the pawn. This was bad. Wasting time against this opponent. That's a waste of time. Start and play a next game, new opponent. Wasting time. Let's go. Sounds like in live, people. Here, b5. Come back here then. Protect my pawn. I guess he has knight takes. Put here. Put some pressure there. This bishop could be attacked too. g4, bishop takes, rook g1. Bishop here, rook g3. I guess g4, knight takes. Or just castle. H3 also, H5, G4, pawn takes. This is interesting too. Let me go here. Nice square for my bishop and stuff. His knight might come here eventually, or he might play a6 ideas. Have this. Some crazy chess. Still pressure on the rook. He was attacking the queen, right? I mean, we could have taken and gotten 2 rooks, but I was not that interested in that. I came second in the tournament, tied for first, second on the tiebreak. I had a mouse slip in one of my games. Really annoying. Takes, he takes. Probably knight comes in here, right? How about here? And here. Gotta be careful with these attacks, you know. You didn't get, I guess you didn't get to see any of the games prize. I had sent through the link for you to be able to see the game. Knight takes and queen check. Dangerous position. Like castle queen here. And after g3 queen here with bishop here. Pressure. Let's go h3 then. Oh, still queen here. Castle after that though, bishop takes. Queen h4 most likely was the best move. I don't like this position, boy. 1, 2. This is pressure. F4. There's real pressure. Real pressure. Alright. Get myself in a whole heap of mess, huh? Can't even defend this position. Not focused. Jeez. What's up, Sukuna? How are you doing? Feel like I have too much energy, boy. Should I go back? Should I go forward? How you want to play this position? Oh, no seeing price. If I go back, is it that bad? Man, I'm going to set back up my board. Set back up my board and take control of the center. Start attacking, you know? Wanted to play this, huh? Yes, he got back his pawn. With some pressure. This feels like a Caro Kann, right? Feels like a Caro Kann. I want to maintain that attack. Not in a hurry for the pawns yet. I take, he takes. Let's appear like if we're attacking this. Normally you play like a5, but I find my development lacking a bit. So that's why I didn't go for the a5. I'm just trying to complete development. Gotta be careful with this. Can I play here? To go for this? Knight takes. See if we can grab that e pawn. Should we be careful of b5 though? Like let's say he moves the bishop back here, right? And we do grab the e pawn after b5. Right after b5, let's assume we take the bishop. Queen takes. He has pressure on 2 points, right? So maybe I have to take first, knight takes, then knight takes. If knight takes, takes, but then there's bishop here. So actually we ignore all of that and just develop our piece. Now g7 is a little weak with these b5 ideas. Okay, knight here, right? Takes knight here. My bishop defends that. g7 is very weak, but I don't think it's terrible position now for me. I don't want to play a6. We might see f4. So, ooh. Does he have bishop takes? No, I play f4 and f5. Yo, thanks to the follow. What's up? Son of the Beast one, thanks to the follow. I'm trying to play this position here. Very difficult type position. Takes, bishop takes. I don't have a good knight check. And he's gonna push, right? And I attack the bishop. Bishop e2 maybe. Did I have takes? Maybe I had takes and bishop here. Yeah, maybe I missed that. Not sure though. If I take, queen take, king, let's say knight takes. After this pawn push though, so dangerous. Let's take. Oh, he has rook takes. Check bishop here, I take. Rook takes, I jump back my bishop, attack the queen. Unless he moves the king. Like if he moves the king to f1. Anyway, he's probably going to run out of time, right? Not sure about that move. I got to get rid of that annoying piece. I am so happy. I forget I can't castle, you know. Did I miss bishop here? I check. Push pawn. All right, we got him. Where you from, son of the beast? What's up, El Draco? Thanks for liking the live. In chess, you want to develop your pieces in the opening phase as soon as possible, right? Try not to take too long to develop your pieces. And your first step is kind of to connect the rooks. So make sure you work diligently on that. So by pushing the pawn, he blocked off my bishop from protecting my knight that was on e5. All right. Probably want to play e5 here. I think this is good because we get to undermine this pawn here. If he takes, he plays bishop takes. Takes, still bishop takes. Play here, pawn takes. Play here, push pawn. I want to play here, but it's kind of difficult. Play here, pawn takes. Knight takes. I think this is interesting. Let's say pawn takes, knight takes, bishop takes, takes. If pawn takes, rook takes, there's no knight here. The other idea is like this. Pawn takes, takes, queen takes. There he pushes. Or after here and pawn takes, I guess I would have taken this way. I think my position is fine. You gotta be careful on this diagonal. Takes, check, and take. That's one option. Maybe the intermezzo is pretty strong. I think you play knight here. Queen here threatening d4. I'm not sure about this queen move. There's some pressure on the knight, right? Yes, he wants to play rook here. So, putting pressure on that e8 square. I think, well, this would not force a trade of queens because of the rook check. What I really want to play is like h4, h5, but it takes a little while. This pawn. And my rook protects this well enough. So this. Want to play that, but there would have been queen check. So double attack. Also, this pawn a little weak. Let me get rid of this pawn. Could always come back here. Ah, my precious pawn that I don't want to lose right now. So unfortunately, I gotta push him. but I have no time. Come on. Time. Try to play the rook here. Some terrible moves, right? Anyway, I couldn't play rook there because he was attacking the rook here. I think I should not play the blitz because I played a rapid tournament weekend and now my mind is very serious. I'm playing good chess, not blitz chess. Like the blitz chess is more about the speed than playing strong moves. I'm not saying that you don't need to play strong moves though, but it's heavy on speed. Push pawn. All is well, Fedon. How are you doing? How you been? Check. How you doing, Fedon? Yeah, because my opponent is just playing fast chess, you know. That's what happens when you're just playing fast chess. Should I play bishop here or e5, boy? If I play e5, he gets to protect the queen. What's up, God of Strategy? Your price, you on work or you home? You God of Strategy, you from Trinidad, right? I take sticks. Rook here followed by bishop here. Are you home? Alright, cool vibes, man. Okay, he's also threatening this. Oh, where you from, God of Strategy? Alright, price. Yes. Rook takes. These blitz games don't make sense For me right now, because of the rapid tournament, my mind is just not in that blitz mode. So I'm suffering. The rapid tournament was 15 minutes plus 10 seconds increment. So my mind is in that kind of mode. So I gotta switch back to the blitz mode, but it's a little challenging. Blessing is a blessing, no stressing. You just leave it to the coolest, let it go by. That's queen check after rook takes. Right? Boy, oh boy. What is this? Knight check, come on. Yeah, boy, I had to switch back to blitz mode and it had. Like in the rapid games, just having that extra time, that 10 seconds, it forced you to play good chess, you know? But now in the blitz, it's just different. It's just real different. Like for me mentally. So I have to switch back into that blitz mode, but it's hard, but nah, I ain't interested in running it back. Oh boy. I'll just play on I don't know if I should go back into that blitz mode though. I think I should stay in the rapid mental. So I have to try to find middle ground. Middle ground of alright, I'll try to see if I can play 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll see if there's any 3 minute, 2 second games. That will make better sense. I don't know what you're talking about, Tornado. Or how you doing? Which part of the US you from? God of Strategy. All right, this is our position. Here, rook check. Yeah. Texas, okay. F6, bishop F4. I think usually I play king. Yeah, I came second in the tournament. I think I usually play king e6. Rook check, king back. Then bishop develops. I don't know if this is the right moves. This feels weird. Yeah, bishop here. I feel I did something wrong. Anyway, me just continue. I have to play intuitively, right? If I don't play intuitively, I will get punished. So this is a threat, right? Probably don't see rook here. I'll check over this. Yeah, thanks, God of Strategy. Wow. Doesn't trade the rooks, huh? That's why I make sure I have this nice check at the right time. One, two. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost, working so hard. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and go and enjoy life. Baby, make a little, whatever they tickle, cause things so alright. Make a time for joy. Every lesson is a blessing, no stressing. We just leave it to the foolish side, let the good vibes flow. Dangerous stuff, I must say. Now hunt this pawn down. Cut the king off. Hunt the pawn down, cut the... I didn't go the right square. Supposed to go further from the king. Then gobble those 2 pawns, boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. See the increments? My mind is in that increment mode. It ain't in the blitz. Oh, I'll try to get 3 minutes, 2 seconds after this game, right? So I could continue to play good chess and not stay in this, and not go into blitz mode. Old Pirates. Thanks to the follow, El Hombre. Play here, bishop here, I play here. Bishop is trapped. Thanks to the rose, Eric. Long time no see, Eric. How you doing? Busy vibe, Eric. Where you watching the stream from, El Hombre Divino? Old Pirates. What's up, Anthony? Thanks to the follow. The bishop has some problems. Muchas problemas. Even if he plays bishop here, I have queen takes. Thanks to the follow, people. Thanks to the gifts.
Old pirates.
Thanks to the follow. I have a knight check here. I have a bishop here. Very, very bad position. I guess he'd push the pawn if I play bishop here. And then I take and take, rook takes. If I take, he plays pawn takes. And I don't mind pawn takes. Oh, he has pawn takes again. Damn. At least I have a little queen check here, f5. Thanks for the follows, people. Trying to win this guy here. He's being a little annoying, huh? Queen here is coming. My queen can't come out of this bloody square. Very, very dangerous position. Very dangerous position. We're not winning as yet. I'm so glad I get out of there. Even if he potentially can find this move, I'm just glad my queen could come out. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so lost. Everybody good and wild and dry. Take some push. Push. Every lesson is a blessing, no stressing. I don't know if I should take here. It looks too dangerous. Damn, this dude not even following the fun stuff I set up for him. Ouch. That sucks. What's up, little one this one? How you been? How have you been, sir? Don't have this as yet. Do I have this? Rook check. Yeah, I figured he might play that. Can't get to this square. Stuck at 1700. He's stuck at a pretty high rating, man. Oh my god. He moved back. Oh, no new game. I gotta play 3 minutes, 2 seconds. I can't play the flat 3 minutes. How long you been stuck at 1700? I haven't seen you on the stream in quite a while. Oh yes. Let me get some water. Every lesson It's a blessing, no stressing. We just leave it to the fullest, let the good vibes flow. All I wanna do is live a little and go and enjoy life. Cause every other what they chickle, cause things so alright. So I gotta wait for a 3 minutes plus 2 seconds game because my mind is in the good chess mode. So the flat time controls will be difficult for me to play unless I switch my mind into the fast chess mindset, which is not very healthy, knowing that I have a couple tournaments coming up. I have 2 tournaments this weekend, and then I have tournaments the following week. So I'll try to play increment games, but it's taking so long for me to get a game now, But I'll try to play increment games so that I maintain this type of mindset where you're not just trying to win on time. All right, so here we go. I got a 3 minute, 2 second game. This is normal Caro theory, nothing really. Nothing super interesting going on here. I can't remember this knight c3 variation though. But this looks quite normal. If I play here, I expect the bishop. But I suppose I could just play queen here after that. So even knight here looks fine. You just put how to counter alien gambit. Just put it on the YT and you will see material for that. Okay. Can I take? Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. How you want to place this knight? I think here is actually quite an interesting move. Thanks for the follow, Max. No, I'm not playing against any viewers. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. I don't like my queen sitting on b2 too long. Don't like my queen sitting on b2 for too long. I guess he wants to move the knight. So that's why he protected this knight. One of the knights gonna come here. But my bishop is good. Until he gets rid of the light square bishop. Oh, now he can play rook here. Nice moves. Rook here. Knight takes. This looks good. I guess knight check and bishop takes. He has rook takes too. Knight check. Serious chess. But I'm not sure I should be completely worried here. If I take bishop takes, I take queen check in here. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Takes, bishop takes, queen check. In that case, let me move out of there. Maybe I could have played bishop takes, queen takes, and queen c3. Maybe. Having increments in the game makes the game feel a lot easier though. Knight takes. I need to trade the queens. If I play here, what does he play? Don't understand this move. Oh, okay. Knight check and then queen takes. So that was the point of the move. Even if I play here, he plays the knight check, king g8, queen takes. If I play here, probably rook b1. If I play here, same knight check, queen takes. Anyway, I don't have time for all that thinking. Knight, knight, rook, rook, knight in. That's a very, very dangerous position. Right here. Oh, king f2. Oh boy. Yeah, I missed king f2. I'm probably gonna lose this game, but I'll try. Knight here now. Tough games, tough games. Try to go here. This was the initial idea. Knight here. Knight gonna come here. What? That was my idea. No? Oh boy. Oh boy, boy. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Everybody could and grind and dry life. Need to get this here. Good. I will check here. Wait, what? What is this weird chess? King here. Bro. Queen check. Yeah, game is over. I gonna get checkmated. Queen checkmate. Some bad chess, man. Some bad chess. Let's go. time he's taking so long to play. Thank you, sir. Anybody, what do y'all play against Kings Indian defense? One takes. I know there's take, I know there's here. I think I'll just go like here. Let's get the queen off of there. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so long. What's up, Jai? What are you doing up? I'm streaming. That's why I wanted to play here to provoke b6 to weaken c6. Yeah, I was sleeping. I was sleeping away. I have a headache. Not sure why as yet. That's funny. I want to play pawn takes so bad in this position, huh? Like I want to play here and queen d4. But I'm not sure I should open the d file. Anyway, let's play. It's my night. My chess binges have been bad lately. 10 hours per day, I gotta get control. Definitely. Control is very important. Probably gonna see knight here. So I'm guessing you're now going to sleep. Rook here, f4. Strong knight. Every lesson. Does anyone in Trinidad have a higher elo than you online? I mean, when it's 2367, there's definitely a lot of people whose rating is higher. But when my rating is at the peak, Aaron, I'm probably the highest. Yeah. Like right now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, maybe not a lot, but maybe about 5 or 4 who are higher than I. But when my rating goes back to 2,500 plus, I'm probably the highest rated player. All right. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. If we take, we damage the king side, but my knight is so powerful, I don't think it's a good decision. So you probably gonna play. Oh no, bishop takes. Takes, queen takes. I guess takes, bishop takes. I could take, rook takes, takes, and win a pawn. I want to play my queen here, and there's a whole knight there. Takes, rook takes. You're not going to sleep, Jai. Leave a little and go and enjoy. Does he want to play here, or he just wants to protect? Can I play here? King f2 was interesting also for rook takes, followed by rook e1. Probably gonna sack the rook so his queen could protect the pawn. Takes, rook takes. It's crazy, man. Anyway, I have to remember this is increments, so I need to play good moves. I check. He's in too much problems in this position. Anybody play Scandinavian defense? I like to play c6 in these positions just to know my queen could escape, because bishop d2 and discovered attacks with the knight can sometimes be quite annoying. Either c6 or a6, you know. e5 bishop here. But I'm not ready for b5 quite yet. Might go like a5 first and then b5. So, you know, it comes very quickly. Can I play e5 here? Not really. Pawn takes, knight takes. If queen takes, rook takes, knight takes. I mean, e5 looks possible. Bishop takes, f7 takes. Anyway, let me just continue. Maybe even this train of thought instead of b5. Maybe knight b6. Yeah, maybe knight b6 even more so now. The only drawback is, like, you know, knight e4. I don't have good protection there anymore. But I like this square. I'm going to hunt. Of course, my light square bishop could be an improved piece, but we shall see. I think he'll play knight here now. Actually, knight there we have knight takes. We had knight takes bishop f4, and here, as much as we like to play this, or maybe even pawn takes, I kind of like this pawn. E takes does have a little sting to it though, but yeah, E takes followed by b5. I like that one. Let's play that. I really wanted to play this and open the c file, but I like how I could still support the b5 pawn push. That's why I played this way. Takes, bishop takes. So I'm like rook here. Keep attacking the bishop. Excuse me. Of course, he will want to trade queens because the longer the game goes on, more difficult it can become for him. Play here, pawn takes, play here. Pawn push, right push. Anyway, once the light square bishop is not in the game, this becomes a very, very difficult game for my opponent. Very easy for me to attack. Yeah, and that's why the light square bishop needed to stay, needed to trade, because knight would just be hanging. Put the bishop on a nice diagonal, so I limit the mobility of the king. He probably wants to push. 1, 2. Let's do that. 1, 2. Here, bishop here. Bishop c6, rook c8, bishop b7, rook c7. h4, h5. Alright. Knight comes in here. Probably could have put the knight in there first, actually. I kind of like this move, or this move, or even this move. Just get rid of the queens. Push pawn. If I play here, queen here, I play bishop takes. I guess here I have queen h6. Queen h6. The problem with this is rook here. Queen h6. I hope it's not a blunder. I guess it's fine. Suspicious though, because of the rook check. b3 and rook here. No. But obviously I gotta take that and take this pawn as soon as possible. Rook here, bishop here. Dangerous target. But can't keep everything, eh? Can't keep everything. Definitely gonna see rook here soon enough. 1, 2. Can't play here, I'll be blocking off my pieces. Play here, king up. Oh boy. Can I play here? Not really. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying the stream. The good news is this is increments, so I just have to have a winning position, then I could just convert my advantage. Push. Excuse me. That's now we gotta play some F5. Maybe F5 now. One, two, three. Let's say rook here push. Rook takes. Like let's say rook takes push. I think I could push. I don't see a problem with it. All right. I was threatening to trade the rooks. Back rank mate threatened. Now we could push when he pushes, or we can take. Either one wins. If you push, your rook gets good support. Even in increment games, people don't resign. That is so wild. That is so wild that they don't resign, even with increments. Okay, yeah. What's up, twin? Thanks for liking the live. Anybody plays Alkaline defense? This is getting very dangerous. If I take knight check, play here, bishop here. Very, very dangerous. Probably gonna play knight check. This is me disobeying opening rules, you know. So I'm gonna be punished. Knight check. Not what I expected, but still. There's reason to play like that. It's queen check, king back. Probably queen h4. Threatening knight f6. Probably still lost, actually. Yeah, just queen f6, queen h4. Alright. Threatening knight f6, queen h7. I don't know if they're watching my stream, so I probably shouldn't call out all the moves. But feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so lost. So I'm just protecting against the queen check. Because I'm pretty sure he had queen check. Alright, king g8, then queen h4. And that was most likely winning because of knight f6. With a threat on my queen and a threat on the h7 pawn. Not playing against any viewers unless you're a subscriber or a super fan. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so low. Leave a little and go and enjoy life. Guess I can attack it like this, and then attack the pawn. I am not playing against any viewers unless they are a subscriber or super fan. So if you would like to play me, then you have to subscribe or become a super fan. That knight is really annoying. That knight is really annoying, I promise you. Okay, clearly, I already said it. Yeah, you don't understand, no problem. Stop wasting my time talking. Yeah. You don't understand English, you need to go look at a stream in which they speak the language you understand. Don't be weird, bro. My rating is not average rating. A simple Google search would allow you to know what is the average rating on chess.com. There's ChatGPT and all sorts of things you can use now that will help you to find truth in the things you desire. How do we play this? Do we go with this knight or this knight? Not sure. I already answered you. I'm not going to go back and forth with factual things. All right, later. I don't have time to waste. Wasting my time. I ain't got the time and energy for that nonsense. You see a 2383 rating and you're talking about average referring to 2000 rated players, and Aaron is clearly talking about my rating, which is way above 2000. Also, 2383 is not average. Like, that's wasting energy and time. Ah, shoot, I gotta play pawn takes it. And I'm gonna get annihilated in this position. It's probably checkmate very soon. I thought I had this, but I didn't realize this bishop is stifling me. I check king here. Yeah, just trolls Russell. Wasting your time and your energy, you know. The same time they take to type all that nonsense is the time they could take to do proper research on what is average and what is not, you know. But they just seek that attention. They must have it. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Queen takes. Leave a little and grind, enjoy that. I don't get to take this knight yet. Actually, I can because the queen is distracted. I like how it's increments, so I don't have to completely give up on my position, you know. I'm down a whole rook. I might know I'm down an exchange. Excuse me. But I don't have to give up. Yeah, it's a serious commitment, you know. It's a serious commitment. But if you put in the work, it should not be impossible. Don't have that as yet. If I take, he's fine. I have a check here though. Guess he's gonna play king here. Let's get rid of that. Have a knight check here. Oh boy. This dude. I have queen check and queen check. Alright. See if he defends with the rook. The frick? I guess we can attack the rook. Attack the rook again, target the square. Come back here. Alright. Alright, we got him. We got him. What a crazy game, right? What a crazy game. My goodness. And you know, these kind of people that look for the attention, it's better to block them. Because they're going to come back and just take too much energy and time from you. And they don't even follow you. Yeah, thanks, King G. Thanks, Russell. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. That was wild. How long you been playing chess, Russell? Takes longer to get games with the 3-minute, 2-second time controls, but you get a better quality game, you know. So, because I have some tournaments coming up, I'm trying to avoid playing 3-minute flat, because the 3-minute flat, 6 years. Wow. All right. I mean, a little time compared to me, but still a good amount of time to be playing some chess, man. 1400, 6 years. I'm guessing you started chess as an adult. I don't generally stream this early, but my over the board rating is like 2150 something in classical. My rapid rating just went up. It's gonna go to like 2180 something because I just finished a tournament. Normally I just play queen check and take back the pawn. Yeah, I understand. It's a little more difficult to improve in the rankings. I think he has bishop here. If I play here, does he play bishop takes, push pawn? I think I prefer to challenge the bishop.
Old pirates.
What made you get involved in chess? F5. What was the motivating factor? I like this diagonal, so I don't wanna put the bishop here. I like this diagonal more. You know, I have ideas like bishop b1 too, where we could target this here. I don't think this is bad. Queen's Gambit, really? Wow, that was 6 years ago. If I take, push pawn frees my bishop. Anyway, this was my idea. Very simple. Just double the rooks and keep putting pressure here. So I'll stick to my idea. I do have knight here though. Why not? Why not? All right. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way, Russell. I guess you're enjoying the stream. Takes knight, takes rook here. If I ever push the pawn, he has knight here. I think for now, I'll just play like this. Maybe we see f6. I'll just keep the knight where I can always attack the bishop, right? Eventually, we want to play some b3 ideas. His knight will want to come here. If I play here, does he play g5? Play here a5. I mean, a5 kind of loosens the protection of the pawns a bit, right? Knight here, knight takes, rook takes. Oh, no problem here. We'll catch next stream for sure, right? You take care of yourself. I have this too, you know. After bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, attacking the knight. But I suppose he has knight here. Back rank a little weak. This one is a little interesting too. Maybe he just plays rook here. Knight here, rook takes. I think I should trust my intuition, maybe. How can I get b3? It's either this, g5, knight h5, king f7, like here, 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 king f7. Whew, what an annoying position. I'll go f4. Probably gonna see rook here now. Do I have b3 after rook there? Bishop takes, 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 rook takes, takes. I'm thinking of b3 after rook here. Because if rook takes, I play knight takes, still attacking the bishop and attacking all of this. You know? And if bishop takes, then rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, attacking the knight. And still have ideas of knight c5. Seems like his internet dropped. Because he has no reason to abandon the game, right? So I think his internet dropped. But yeah, here, I like my f4 move. Knight f4 was top move, knight e1, and f4 was the third best move. Well, it's changing now. Saying like knight f4, knight e1, knight b4. But f4 did show up on the computer analysis. Knight f4 suggested as a top move. I thought g5, knight h5, king f7. Oh, and then bishop e4 to ensure that there's no rook d5. Rook d7, then g4, c6, and bishop c2. Rook d5, knight g3. Okay, it's interesting. Rook takes, d takes, rook d8, b3. Okay, and then we put pressure on the bishop. Bishop d5, rook d1, and so on. Very nice endgame technique in that position. So we're enjoying some 3-minute plus 2-second games. I am very hungry though. All right, play here. Let's just take. Queen takes. Obviously, we should attack the queen, right? Now let's say queen back to d1. If we play knight d7, oh, queen here. Let's say here, pawn takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Oh, that's good. Let's check probably bishop here. If I take knight takes, queen check, b4. What about this? Kind of like a5, you know. Why do I like a5? It delays the development of the knight, but also it ensures that b4 is not that easy to be played in the position. The only drawback is it doesn't give me this check. So I feel like a5 or knight d7. Knight d7 feels like the stronger move. Knight c6, yeah, I'm not too sure. If I were to bet everything on it, I would play a5. Of course, they do have the possibility of moving this knight. Yeah, now I'm thinking this, and we target that square. Because I'm working towards a potential a4, where I strengthen my knight on the b3 square. I mean, this has potential to help me target b2 also. Alright, so I'm happy with this move. But after the game, we could always do some analysis on the position. See how good it is. See how good the idea was. Play here, pawn takes, queen takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Takes, knight here. Queen c2. Or do I play like this? Queen c2, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes, king here. I don't know, I kind of like this move. So I'm going to play it. Have to be careful though, because I am down a piece in that position. After I take bishop takes, I take bishop takes check. I play here, pawn takes. Alright. Here, pawn takes. Let's say queen g5. Attacking the bishop. Maybe rook f4, e5. Rook h4. Queen takes e3. Queen takes e3 check, king h1. Now he's threatening to discover checks with the bishop. That's kind of hard to defend. So should I just play f5 here instead? I want to play this, knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, bishop takes check, king h1, pawn takes. I don't think it's extremely good. Maybe f5 in those variations. Knight takes, bishop takes, rook takes. I don't have time, so I have to go into it. Although f5 probably is the best move. f5, bishop here, queen here. If rook here, we play g5. Maybe rook there, we just take the bishop actually. All right, here we go. Could attack the knight here, you know. That looks better than just taking knight here. Queen g5 after knight takes with threats of bishop takes. Alright. Pawn here we take. I'm glad I found that move. Now I can take and move my bishop and stuff. A little knight check and a queen g6. Dangerous. Is this check any good? Not really. This is a little dangerous, guys. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so low. The joys of having increments in a game. I could think, just to have a good position, you know? Pawn grabbers. Every lesson is a blessing, no stressing. Pawn grabbers, we call them. We just leave it to the fullest end. Let the good vibes flow. He's grabbing pawns like this when his king doesn't look too safe. Dangerous territory. I think rook f3, rook takes, pawn takes, bishop d5 already seems to be winning because of queen takes f3 and bishop takes knight. This has to be close to lost. In here. Oh my god, he made a square for his king. Little bastard is trying to escape. I'll have to take. Bloody dude made a square for his king, can you believe? Every lesson. Knight here. Damn, bro. You really defending. Jeez. Don't worry, I'm coming to get you. You can defend for as long as you want, but I'm coming to get you. You can run, but you can't hide, bro. You can run, but you can't hide, bro. It's increments. I ain't gonna lose. It's increments. You see the difference between increment games and those blitz games with no increments? It's a big, big difference. Feeling a little frustrated. Y'all quiet on me, though. Y'all quiet on me. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so lost. Leave a liquor. Why the chest that come send me? Oh, I had made a report a while back. So they were letting me know that they had a look into my report. There was one player who was wasting time. The game was already lost and he just left the time to run. Oh, my game started. Oh my gosh. I was just gonna run to the bathroom, but my game started. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Let's try a little E5. It's not the best. D4 is much easier. Leave a little and go on and enjoy life. Think you can play this? Some built-in stuff on the camera. Something built in on the camera. I play B4, bishop takes. C3. Anyway, let me just continue my stuff. I want to play that. I want to play this too. Let's go queen e2. See my opponent's decisions in life, alright? I played queen e2 to be able to play here. So it's a tracking system, Jazzy. I'm gonna continue. Pressure, pressure. My knight looks okay there, but how long is it gonna really stay there? No? Play here is a blunder, right? You lose your bishop. My task is done there. He has queen here to trade. He could have played queen here and forced the bishop to trade for the knight, but I don't know, maybe he did not see it. Not too sure. If I get g5 here, just to help with the streaming, you know. For now, I just continue my development. Nothing complicated, really. Queen here, maybe pressuring this. What time is it for you? I thought you fell asleep because you had gone silent for a little while. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Shouldn't be a problem to trade. I'm thinking of this pawn, so my rook could come around here. Huh? And my knight gets this square or this square. I could play if I want to trade the queens, but I don't really want to trade the queens. You in Jamaica, right, Jazzy? This is not the normal time I stream, so my my viewership is pretty low. No. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. I think I should bring the knight here, you know. If I play here, knight takes, I could target the pawn. I'm gonna bring the knight around here. It was either there or here, but I like across here more. It's very intentional what I want to do. Maybe even f4 pawn takes. Then either knight here, knight here. f4 pawn takes, knight back here, and queen here is interesting too, you know. I kind of like f4. I'm a play it. I'll give them the pawn, target this pawn. Leads to an interesting game. Unnecessary though. I mean, we could play g3 and take our time, queen f1, and then f4. So after pawn takes, and play the same type of position, but not with him having an extra pawn. No? So, I mean, it is a little unnecessary to play the f4 immediately. But, okay. My opponent did not really respond that well. Because how does he protect this pawn now? And if rook takes, then we're extremely happy. Still pressure on the c6 pawn. I am in no rush. I am in no rush. I am going to take that pawn. So Jamaica is an hour behind us. I am ready to take my pawn. To trade one pair of rooks, target f7. Yeah, because I have tournament coming up, Junista. It's not because I want to play the increments, but I have tournament this weekend. I just finished another tournament. The other tournament was 15 minutes plus 10 seconds. So my mind is in that mode. So if I decide to play, feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Is it here or here? Here looks interesting too because of this check. Anyway, let's target this, right? How do I mentally prepare for tournaments? Don't really do anything exceptional because I've played so many tournaments before, you know, so it's kind of easy for me. So I could take queen takes, so I'm just going to play that. Yeah, increments does suit me better, but it's not as entertaining as the blitz games without increments. You know, and it takes longer to get games, right? But yeah, increments, I'll play, my rating will be much higher. But yeah, Jazzy, I mean, normal preparation for tournament, okay, I try to stay away from humans. All right, I try to keep my distance from humans because, I mean, generally, people's minds don't interest me. Generally, it does, but it does not. You know, if you understand what I mean. As a matter of fact, it tends to affect how well I play if I surround myself with too many people and listen to them. More or less, most times, humans can be so negative, and you don't really want to have all that negative emotions and stuff being exposed to right before a tournament. If I play here, they're going to play g5, play here, they play knight here, followed by bishop b4. It's not losing, but it's a dangerous position. Easy as this, but black has equalized in those positions. In this one, they do have potential to trap your bishop or damage your pawn structure. So he's going for it. Feeling a little frustrated. So I'll bring back this knight instead. So that way my queen, you know, could work on this diagonal. Because remember, he exposed his king. So we could sometime play this, but for now, I just want to attack the bishop. This probably was the best move, provoking f6, all right, because of queen h5 checks. But I'm playing this one too. And it's not terrible. But bishop e5 most likely was the top move. So here, pawn takes, bishop takes. Maybe knight here attacking the bishop. Bishop moves back. I guess it's a little unnecessary to sacrifice the pawn. So here I lose this pawn. What about here? Or here? I think f4 is a very interesting move. If pawn takes, pawn takes. Maybe we see c5. No c5. We got a follower. What's up, Coop? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the support. How strong is f5? Not that strong. I kind of want to get my... What's up, Coop? How you doing? Some pressure here. I might just castle soon, you know. I guess he's going to play knight f6. I'll probably... If I take, pawn takes, I take. Bishop takes, I take. Oh, that's why he played knight here. So what about c5? It's okay. Welcome to the stream, man. I think maybe this knight move. kind of like this knight move because of the knight of 6 ideas. It does force a trade over. Don't have this. Don't have this. I think it's time to play this. Could always top the knight here to control these squares. And the final idea is how I could develop this bishop. Do the tournaments at least pay well? Well, that tournament weekend gone, I won 500 US. So that's in one day. So that's good for me, you know. 500 US in one day, can't really complain. I blocked off the protection of this pawn. I might have to play rook g1 temporarily just to protect this pawn so my light square bishop could move out. Yes, sir. Stay here. Pawn takes. This knight don't torment me. And when he takes, he has bishop takes. This is bad. This push pawn is bad because of this diagonal. I have to remember I'm playing a 2500. That pawn push was terrible. Should have at least taken first and then push the pawn. So that way he would not have had this bishop move. So I should have taken and then push this pawn. Now the knight is so strong in all variations. Terrible pawn structure. That's funny. Feeling a little frustrated. This pawn structure is terrible. Like terrible. I don't know how I end up doing that nonsense. Pawn takes. I guess I have pawn takes too. Doesn't have bishop takes because I can just take, right? My light square bishop is actually doing a wonderful job. Maybe he plays queen here. Always have to look out for these knight moves, but I'm trying to ignore it. Here, knight check, so I think still don't have here. Takes, knight takes, queen takes, rook takes. Play here, queen here. Play here, knight check, I play here, knight takes, I take. Man, it doesn't look terrible. Queen here. Rook. Don't have rook g1, I have rook here, but yes, queen here. Tying 2. Bishop here. Pressure. Couldn't allow rook here, right? Oh my god. I went pawn grabbing. Thanks to the roses, Bully Bendalo. Push pawn. I went pawn grabbing. Can you believe it, guys? Even something like this is interesting because you free the bishop, you know. But I went pawn grabbing. That's so anticlimactic. Rook takes. Threatening rook here again. Still very dangerous position. Maybe rook here. But still, rook here is very strong. This knight is powerful. I think just pawn push, forcing knight takes, because if pawn takes, we have bishop here to get rid of the knight. Probably, yeah, pawn push, right? Rook here, we take, pawn takes. This pawn is a problem. Position still very difficult, boy. Whew. Yeah, position still very difficult. Easy is just to take the knight, as I was telling you all. Knight fd2 was best. Knight e4, a3. g4. I like g4. I like g4. There's no f5 to worry about in a long time, right? And if your knight could come like here, you'll be happy. Yeah, I like this g4 idea. You could always play f3, king f2, and bring out the light square bishop, bring out the knight. They're saying like bishop g7, knight c3, c5, d5. Bishop takes, b takes. Let's just see the take here, bishop takes, knight c4. No, I don't sleep. Let's see. Oh, if pawn takes queen f3. Okay, this is nice. Actually, let's not start the next game as yet. Let me do a little more analysis, right? So just develop the bishop anyway, give them the pawn, and then rook h5. So we can take and open up the king side. Knight d7, f takes g5. Now I always planned to do chess competitively because that's how I started chess. I started chess competitively. I didn't start chess casually. Be right back. Just leave it to the fullest and let it go vibe slow. All I wanna do is live a little, breathe a little, and vibe. I could do some biscuit. Do I have any snacks? I don't think I have any snacks. I could do some snacks. I have a headache. I'm probably hungry. My first when I just learned how to move the pieces and stuff in chess, Judgy, soon as I entered secondary school, I saw a chess tournament and entered the tournament. Yeah, d takes e5, right? Takes e5, queen f7. Sorry, I was thinking of this, but apparently this is the better one. Knight d5. What's up, Sir Cookie? Welcome. Or should I say welcome back? What's up, Azu? How are you doing? Yeah, no problem, Jazzy. Going to bed late, boy, Jazzy. That's why you told me I'm up late, because you going to bed late. Every lesson is a blessing, no stressing. You just leave it to the foolish and let the good vibes flow. Leave a little and go and enjoy life. You just have to make sure you always control this e4 square in these positions. I doubt I'll play Title Tuesday, Azu. I don't really like playing. I don't like the proctor and the setup for it. Early 8-6-8. Yeah.
Old Pirates.
Thanks to the follow. Island vibes. What's up? Yo, Azu, what time is it for you? Yeah, thanks, man. 8-6-8. You know how to play chess good? Should I go here and there? I don't know. Should we leave this knight here? It's a little scary. Or 1 p.m. Oh, you're in Greece, Azu? Could go with this and this, you know. Anyway, let's just go on this diagonal, man. You never know what fun surprises my opponent might present to me on that diagonal. Actually, if we take, knight takes. Actually, now we have to either step aside or step back. I think I'll step aside. Some pressure on d4. Maybe the knight is coming here, not too sure. Kind of want to play here now. Because eventually I want to play this. It's a very solid structure. So now I just want to play like this, right? My rooks could put pressure on the queen side heavily. And I still have an attack on the diagonal. As long as you control e4, that's where the attack comes from generally. But here now, maybe they have ideas of knight h5. So what I'll do is line up my queen here. So there's no knight h5, right? And that will give me... well, this is interesting. Do I have time to play like this? No. Because at this pawn, I could kick knight here. I play here, knight h5. If I play here, I have to worry about this. And he's supporting bishop e4 ideas now. Very interesting play. So here, knight takes, I take. I don't completely believe in this that he's doing. Maybe some might have considered like rook c8. Oh, he has bishop check. Oh my god. I supposed to play g6. I played that h6 move so quickly. He had bishop h7 completely winning. I don't know how he missed it. Wow. That was not good. I think I should play here. Play here knight h5. I don't know how he missed that tactic. Bishop h7, and if king h7 was just knight takes f7. If knight take, he just had queen h7. I don't know how he missed the tactic. You all saw that tactic just now? F6 or G6? Probably G6 first. Oh, he gave me the square. I get a light square bishop. I'm a happy man. Even have G5, you know, and play for here. Oh, no time. Every lesson is a blessing, no stressing. You just gotta leave it to the police, yeah. Let the good vibes flow. Time trouble. So if rook takes, and I won't analyze too much for you all because I only have 19 seconds left, right? But I have some ideas here. Here, rook takes, I take. So attacking the rook. Attacking the pawn. Probably rook here. One, two. Bishop here, I could attack the bishop. Probably gonna play king here. Doesn't feel too safe for him. Old Pirates, what's up, Sammy Blue? How you doing? My knight can't find a home. I missed G5. Wow. Can't believe I missed G5. Rook takes. Whew. Bishop here now. Damn, I missed a lot of moves just now. Now as if we have enough technique to convert this pawn that we are up. Yeah, all is well, man. What's up, God Stick? How you doing? I take and try to push. Not sure. I should have played rook here. I don't know. Can I? This feels a little weird. Yeah, I don't know if I could get a win in this position. It doesn't feel possible. How's this stream live coming along, God's thing? Nothing. So I have to at least keep the bishop on the board. Yeah, I have to keep the bishop on the board to try to win. So here, king g6 instead. Bishop e5, trying to trade the bishop, bishop e7. We have to avoid the trading of the bishop for me to try to get the win.
Old Pirates.
All right. How you been though, Sammy? Thanks to the follow, M Knox. Once the bishop is traded, it's very difficult to win the position. Queen A7. Knight takes. Knight. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't play knight takes b2 here, but still this. Alright, this. And I can't believe I missed g5 here. Because when the bishop moves, we're just going to attack the rook and take the knight. I mean, even rook here, I don't think is that strong. Bishop g3. Bishop a4. Rook here. d3. Okay. Yeah. Rook takes. This is a good position for me. Oh, you just ended the stream. What time is it for you, Godstinct? I don't usually stream this time, so the viewership is pretty low on all the platforms. You know. What's up, boy Benji? How you doing, man? Welcome back. What's going on? I'm glad to hear it went well, Godstinct. Or it's 6 a.m. for you too. So you're basically just like me, you don't sleep. How long you been streaming for, Godstinct? Like how many years? Or months? Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Yeah, man, Wavy. That's right. Damn, you stream for 7.5 hours? What the frick? But I meant like in general, like how many years or how many months? Today's the first day of football training at Benedict's. All right, boy Benji. Oh, you're in Form 1? I didn't think he had bishop e6, but he does. I don't know how impressive this idea is. All right, nice man, Godstinct. Yeah, I think I made a year in May. Yeah, I think I made a year in the month of May. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so low. Let's get rid of that square bishop, right? I wouldn't like that square bishop to haunt me. My rook is a little undefended. I kind of want to get into the dark squares. Maybe like this. At least my rooks. Ooh, I have to be careful with if he ever is able to enter my light squares. Like if I take rook takes, I take queen g5. Dangerous stuff. Let's take this way. They're trying to control or protect the light squares. Oh boy. Takes, rook takes or queen takes. Yeah, pawn takes or rook takes. You play anything else besides chess? Can I play here? No, bishop g5. Play here, rook takes, pawn takes. I have knight here. Let's go this. Only because of knight c5. But he does have queen d6. Oh, I guess I have knight takes b7 and then knight back to c5. Right? Yeah, I like this. And we stifle the light square bishop just for a little bit. I like this idea. Just chess. I've played some Heroes of Newark, but I think it puts a lot of pressure on my eyes, and also there are a lot of trolls. Oh, okay, you said stream card. Okay. Yeah, I've streamed Heroes of Newark a bit. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Can I play here? Push pawn. Oh, yes, queen here. Can I play here and there? Even if rook moves, I move here. Oh, yes. I think he has this pawn push coming up. Pawn takes. I have to take this way. All right. Let's go for this pawn push, man. I think he's going to play here, though. Knight here. 1, 2. If we push, rook here. Oh, really? I thought you did multiple platform streaming. Takes if queen takes check. I guess he can't take. Wait, my rook is hanging. Oh my god. And when he takes, so check, king moves, take, king gonna go here. After this check, I'm losing. Shoot. Do I have, don't have knight push. Queen check, I'm lost. Oh my god. I don't know why I thought this was working. We are not going to survive this. I messed it up, guys. Can't even play here because of queen takes. Here, queen check. Queen takes checkmate. Man, I messed up that, right? Woo! Damn, I messed that up. Jeez, man. F3. Rook D8. 94. Whoa, I really messed up this position, huh? Damn, that's sad. Russian took on F4. What time control do you play? God Stink. That was messed up just now. Feeling a little frustrated, feeling so lost. Leave a little and go and enjoy life. We got 7 followers, 2 hours, 36 minutes streaming, 2,700 likes. Bullet! Jeez and ages. Yeah, sometimes you feel like, man, everything is just going wrong, so you end up playing the you end up playing the bullet. Every lesson is a blessing. I find this type of structure just easy to play. I've played it so many times, but I think I'm behind by a move. Not sure. Bishop here takes. We're going to play knight here. Oh, no knight there. I don't know. I feel like I'm behind by a move. Usually my rook is already here. Strange. I'll put it now, but something feels weird. Thanks to the follow, Equatorial. Yeah, like I said, something feels weird about this. He has bishop coming here. The frick is this? Bishop here? Am I that bad? Six. I mean, he has some pawns as compensation, right? Play here, push pawn. Probably rook check first. I want to walk up here. We might see b4. I'm so bad at chess. But what you been doing to improve? If you know you're bad, you got to do something to improve. Thanks to all those who decided to follow, by the way. These pawns are annoying, eh?
Old pirates.
Let's have CJ to answer the follow. Push. Play, I'll provoke him even more to push. I don't want any tempo if my king is here. Thanks to the follow, foul. That means he wants to play king here. Appreciate the follow, people. Should I play here? Target this pawn. This is frustrating. I don't know. Those pawns, it's so many. So many pawns. And they're not the easiest for me to target. If we take, does he play rook takes? Pawn takes. Are you going to push and try to win this? I mean, I'll be glad if he pushes, honestly. With the pawns like this, they're harder for me to target, but if he pushes, then it's easier to target weak things in the pawn structure. Can't get this. 1, 2. Oh, here. Not sure. 1, 2. But it doesn't make a difference. If I target this, gotta be careful he doesn't go for my rook. Oh, he's going here now. Man, this guy is annoying. Wow. Wow. Let's see if I could slip in the knight. I'll give him this pawn. I can't keep everybody. So you're gonna go here. I didn't want to go this way because I don't like the rook attacking me. Trying to get this knight in here. Target the bishop. For now, my knight defends this successfully. I need to attack this bishop. He's fine, man. Maybe g5 made more sense. What's up, Luis? What's up, head chip? Welcome back. This is why you don't want to reach this level. Too much thinking. Knight here, knight check. Or knight e8 followed by knight here. Push pawn. These pawns so annoying, eh? Oh, I have this now. Rook takes, I take. Alright, this is a different position now, though. That was a bad move he made, I think. This pawn push. Remember I told you once he pushes these pawns, the game gets easier. And I have a pass pawn now. Here. Good time. Knight here too. I can't play that. This guy tricked me. Man tricked me now. Dude tricked me. Wow. Man literally tricked me with that move. Wow. I get properly tricked with this knight move. Yeah, I'm lost. Knight f4 won a bishop. Knight f4. This is f4. I had a knight that could go to f4. Oh my god. Ah. I wish you didn't show me that god instinct. What the heck? How did I miss that? Game over. Resignable. That's crazy. Went hunting pawns when you could win a bishop. Oh my goodness. That's why you have to make sure you're not tunnel visioned in chess. Always look at the whole board. Sometimes we have, we're just focused on one area. Sometimes it's just to pause and step back and watch the board. Yeah, when you're not playing, you're not tunnel visioned, right? So sometimes you see some moves much easier than the players in the game, because the players in the game, they're very zoned into particular areas on the board. You gotta play the whole board. I was zoned into this area for the longest while, this little area here. So like my chessboard was like around here, Already decided that this side is very hard to control. But I've been streaming 2 hours 46 minutes. I'm gonna give you all about 2 more games. Alright. Been fighting a little headache here for about 2 hours now. I don't know if it's like hunger headache or something. Feeling a little frustrated. Feeling so lost. Taking a while to get to the next game. But the 3 minute 2 seconds are way better in quality of the games, So I'll definitely be playing this until tournament is over. It just takes so much longer for my games to begin. Like I'm literally waiting for a game right now. Come on, send me a game. What's the highest rapid rating you reach, Godstinct? Closed Sicilian. A mean headache, boy. I rather the queen c1 than queen d2 because many times you have to be careful here. There's some tricks. All right, that sounds good. You used to play chess tournaments or anything? Oh. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect that move. Wow. This guy is very adventurous. Leave a little and go and enjoy life. Whoa, you won it. What country? What country you're in, Godstinct? Played your first tournament and won it? That's dope. I'm thinking of e5. Pawn takes, knight here. Knight takes, bishop takes. Or maybe bishop takes, then knight here. So you could target this. I'm gonna play e5. The thing is, I'm thinking of knight c6, knight takes, bishop takes, right? Targeting the bishop on d7. But I'm also thinking of pawn takes, bishop takes. And if he plays pawn takes, it's a blunder. If he plays bishop takes, sorry, it's a blunder because of knight c6. He's on to me. He's on to me. Oh, okay. I got you. I can't push. Pawn takes. Excuse me. Yeah. Bishop takes. I'd like to push the pawn, huh? Takes on d6, knight takes. Doesn't feel that scary for my opponent. The third option is f4, but I don't really like it. Maybe queen b6. Excuse me. Push pawn takes, maybe, yes. Bishop h3, bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes. This guy got me thinking, man. Got me up all night. All I'm thinking is love songs. Push pawn here and rook here. Have something like this too. Wait, what? That's the one I decided to do? She got me. Bishop takes. And queen here. Rook takes. Queen takes. I think I could just pre-move this because. All right, he went that way. And I got no time. Sucks to be me. Sucks to be me. Three versus three. Give me a break. Oh my God. Give me a break, sir. I'm probably gonna lose after one of the rook goes here. When I drop back, he has knight discovered check. Yep, this is lost. Oh boy. I'm not lost, but I'm down material. No real compensation. 3-4-5, 3-4-5. Sucks to be me. Sucks to be me. Can't play that. And he has queen check. Push pawn here, queen here, check, and then take. Push pawn. Yeah, this is lost. Let's push pawn and queen here. Yeah. All right. 6 more minutes before I end stream. This was a nice game. Messed it up in the end. Got this position. Queen d2. Pawn takes. Knight db5. Oh yes, that makes sense. The drawback of the knight was blocking off the queen from being connected to the rook. I didn't play any drawback chess here. I'm thinking too long about nothing. Oh man. And if bishop takes. Knight c e2. Wow. So much advantage. Oh, because of the knight. Oh, wow. I'm completely winning in this position, you know. Wow. My moves are good moves. D takes e5. Knight d b5. Oh, I still have this knight db5. I don't know why I missed that. Here he's gonna take pawn. Oh, e takes f6 is possible? I didn't have this. Knight takes, bishop takes. Oh, bishop takes. Wow. Makes sense, because all my light squares are weak. Yeah, this structure makes sense for them. I don't know why I thought I'm just better in that position. I'm thinking the bishop is pinned, but he could just take. And this is a good position for black. So my assessment is wrong in that structure. And instead, I really need to focus on this. But here, white is now completely better. Queen d2. Wow. That attack potentially on the knight. Rook c8. Rook a7. Pressure on the bishop now. Bishop takes. Knight c2. Pressure. Pressure. Wow. I like that. Wow. Retreating knight moves have a way of being very easy to miss, you know. Very, very easy to miss them. Because, I don't know, for whatever reason, you like to calculate knights moving forward. But you don't really calculate knights retreating that much. So when a knight retreats, and they attack when the knight retreats, those are some of the easiest tactics to miss. Thanks for liking the live, Isaiah. Appreciate you liking the live. So I'm just streaming 1 more minute, and that would wrap up the stream for today. All right. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Yeah, man, God stink. Yo, Pastor, I'm now heading out, right? Now ending the stream, but maybe you all will see me a little later. So thanks for all the support, guys. Y'all got 3 hours out of me. All right? So I'm going to connect with you all a little later, most likely. All the best, man, God stink. Make sure you get that rest in, right? Yo, Pastor, I'm now looking to head out. Take care of yourself. What's up, Clinton? Now looking to head out, Clinton. All right, we're streaming for 3 hours. So I'll see you again, man. Yeah? So y'all be well.